And it's getting tedious having to just keep repeating. I don't have a reason to not fuck with tech. And for the goofy goobers that couldn't decide what the difference was and the shit you were talking about last night, I'll tell you what the difference is. The others were crimes on children, okay? And if you can't figure out what the difference in that is, then that is absolutely not my fucking problem either, okay? You weren't my problem before. To the goofy goobers over there. You're not going to be my problem today, and you're not going to be my problem tomorrow either. So, MJ, the judge has a question over here, darling. Just because it's a child, it's a crime, and it's okay. It's not okay. I'm in the bushes, bitch. Adult, it's not a crime, and it's okay. I'm confused by that statement. Did you just share it out to everybody who wants to be in the bushes? Because that's how I took that statement. Cause what the fuck is going on? Yikes. That's right. On bikes. Hello, hello. That's absolutely right. It's wild behavior. Girl, listen. Do I want you in the box for people? I don't care. We being in the bushes, so we gotta be shh. Because we all know how I almost started my kitchen on fire. Won't want nobody hearing us, bitch.
While you were gone, Your Honor, Popular made an appearance and said he had to poop.
Oh, fabulous. Did you wish him well and hope he had toilet paper?
I hoped everything came out okay, but the only thing that scared Mal and I was the time you told the story about turkey.
What the fuck? What happened? Oh, yeah, when he found the turkey. It's volcanoes and it's turkey in the bathtub. Hold on. I gotta fix the boxes.
I remember when the turkey drowned in the bathtub.
Yeah, me too. I don't like this view. I like this view.
You look very judgy like that.
Catch. Damn, and I missed I heard the clip, but y'all missed the clip.
Yay! You did that so nonchalantly.
He said it because I know you guys are full of shit on TikTok. You get a 2-ply.
Right.
And you get a 2-ply. You get a 2-ply.
Miss Sunshine said, I don't know why we all care so much as her husband ain't even on the app.
We don't care that he's not on the app, but...
What clip of what MJ said? I don't know who MJ said it to, but MJ said that basically if it's an adult, it doesn't matter. Assault doesn't matter. You got to hear it. You got to hear it. She said it in text box. Just saying. Yeah, you got to hear the clip.
Liberty, that's... Yeah, you can hear... Yeah, you can hear them in the background. You can hear T's husband in the background.
Tell her to play it again, please. Here's the thing. I'm just going to put this out there now. I'm speaking for me and me only. I'm not talking about take the players out of it. Take the players out of it. Okay.
Did she marry him after the convictions?
I'm gonna turn them down while they're talking about tech, just because I'm not in the bushes for that. I don't know or remember the whole story. I'm not doing that. I just am like flabbergasted at the part where, because like only children matter. Huh? What? Hello, girl, I'm in the bushes. Everybody who did not hear it. Okay, she's gonna play it again.
T did marry her husband after he got out of prison. They drug her all over the place.
Everybody who don't know what we're talking about, we are talking about MJ, right? MJ is in not T's Live, I'm sorry. MJ is in Text Live, announcing the accountability that she's giving to River. And within this accountability that she's giving to River, she says some pretty horrible fucking things. Family. I hope he brings his family. Yeah, I just a couple minutes, and I am going to address it from mine, but I want to say it loud and proud from every fucking place I could possibly say it. I fuck with you. I fuck with you, and I do have to speak on it because part of being a mod, especially for my platform, means that you are a representation of what I stand by, and what happened I do not stand by. River is removed. It's going to stay that way. I am not fucking around. I do fuck with you. As far as the other weirdos, I don't give a shit what they have to say. I don't care what they think. I don't know how many times Tech has to say, if you have questions for me, come ask them. Does that mean that she owes the ops an explanation just because they want to have their panties in a bunch and feel that they need one? No, that's not how this is going to go. So, Tech has been very transparent with me. Me and her have had the conversations. That's none of anybody else's fucking business. And if you have a question or a problem with that, you can come directly to me. In the meantime, we're going to leave Tech the fuck alone. I'm going to handle the rest. River is removed and will no longer be an issue. If you have questions for River and what she decided to do on her own time, with her own back end shit, you need to go ask River. She's gonna host it on her own platform. It's not my mess to clean up, other than the fact that I fuck with Tech and I don't need to run and hide and stand behind anything other than the fact that I fuck with Tech, and that's just the way it's gonna be. So if you don't like it, fucking block me. Don't come around till the wheels fall off. I like that's all I got. There's nothing more I could say. It is extremely unfortunate the new things I had to learn last night. And the way that I had to learn them with lack of transparency from inside my own house. But it is the way it is, and yeah, I'm just going to take it for what it is, solve the problem, and we're going to move forward. Because I think me coming to you from the get go when I wanted to post up in your spot for a little bit, I was concerned that my presence there would cause your platform harm, and I was going to back the fuck off because I didn't. They don't get to decide what causes my platform harm. Nobody but myself gets to decide what causes my platform harm. You've never caused my... TikTok, did you hear that? MJ, I think you're wrong because it's the people of TikTok that get to decide everybody's platform.
Shit, I don't know who you're... Girl, you know you a lie. I agree, MJ, with that part.
You are exactly what the regular program is. You're not anything more. You're not anything less. You are exactly what the regular programming is. So I don't know. Chat lives matter.
And they definitely do. But the right people will stay. The wrong ones will float away.
You just disregarded all of your supporters and people that go over there and watch and listen to you.
Girl, the way that they be
you fucking disregarded all of them.
The way that they be picking, see that picking shit. I just be like,
you are exactly what the regular program is. You're not anything more. You're not anything less. You are exactly what the regular programming is. So I don't know or understand what the fuck the problem is.
Right, Sarah.
You're respectful. It's a vibe. I appreciate that. So, the only person that can decide that is me. And, it's getting tedious having to just keep repeating. I don't have a reason to not fuck with Tech. And for the goofy goobers that couldn't decide what the difference was and the shit you were talking about last night, I'll tell you what the difference is. Here it is!
Bitch!
On children, okay? And if you can't figure out what the difference in that is, then that is absolutely not my fucking problem either. Okay? You weren't my problem before. To the goofy goobers over there. I don't have a reason. TikTok.
Rewind that part.
TikTok, are you there?
No, rewind it, bitch. Rewind
listen up. I need everybody to stop doing what they are doing and listen to this part. I need 30 seconds of your time.
Bitch, rewind it. Yes, we're here. Shut up. Shh, you're yelling, girl. You're hurting my damn ear. Shit.
Not fuck with Tech. And for the goofy goobers that couldn't decide what the difference was and the shit you were talking about last night, I'll tell you what the difference is. The others were crimes on children, okay? And if you can't figure out what the difference in that is, then that is absolutely not my fucking problem either, okay? You weren't my problem before. To the goofy goobers over there. You're not going to be my problem today, and you're not going to be my problem tomorrow either. You have no bearing or control over my platform. I don't care what you say. Swallow it. I don't care. But I needed to say that, and I needed to say it out loud. I wanted to say it in your room. I will be saying it in mine as well, just to clear it up. I want you to be where you're comfortable. The audacity.
So if you were
Okay, now if they're gonna start their commentary, I'm turning them down unless they play another clip or whatever. But can I just say something? I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say other than I get what you're saying, Rutina, about the people make your platform. Completely true. Nobody would have a platform without the people. But I'm still gonna do what the fuck I'm gonna do. Nobody's gonna tell me. Just like you're gonna do what you're gonna do. Jocelyn's gonna do what Jocelyn's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, some shit just, nah, but that's what happens with bandwagon jumpers and going with the masses. Let me tell you something. This is just my opinion. I've been sitting back being nosy. I've been a nosy bitch. Okay, so nosy enough to just say this. All right. The bandwagon jumpers, like, listen, I don't give a fuck if you like Megan, if you like OG. I don't give a shit who you like and who you don't like. All right. But I don't blame either one of them for going live last night or today and speaking about the shit, out in the shit, prove, you know what I'm saying, showing the messages. Let me tell you why. This ain't a personal reason like, oh, I want to hurt this person. Nah, these are two people that are like, oh, you bitches are acting like we got the fucking plague. Okay, bitch, I'm gonna show you how these motherfuckers be acting on the back end. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because people come to the front end and just act like they can't think for them fucking selves. It's crazy. Like when you're a free thinker, I promise you that shit you don't it just honey.
It's freeing. It's
I
freeing. That's the
mean,
best way I can explain it.
girl, the fucking people are dropping like flies off platforms for no fucking like you know what I'm saying? Friends. Y'all want to talk about friends? Motherfuckers are so ready to be like, we're the besties, we're besties, yay, sleeping over tomorrow, okay? And then the second that somebody else don't like them, boom, you gotta find an issue. So hard that motherfuckers are scratching at walls, bending nails back and shit, trying to find a reason. Instead of just speaking on your feelings, how you feel. Well, I'm just saying, Retina, like that's the way that it be sounding in my head, okay? Cause like what the fuck?
I was literally feeding the cats wet food bent over, and I just said, "This bitch."
Well, I'm just saying, like, bitch, ain't no way I'm gonna be calling you my motherfucking friend, best friend, anything like that, and not be, bitch, I can't shut the fuck up. I don't understand that. Motherfuckers are literally, I'm talking about, I don't know how many besties I've met in fucking MJ's box and fucking, well, it's usually always, what you call it? What's her name?
They're not friends, but I would call them more of like acquaintances. Because they don't treat each other like friends would treat each other. You know?
I don't
They're
know.
so
I
quick
mean,
to turn their backs on each other
I don't
when
even
somebody
understand what the
doesn't like
issue
them.
is. I don't understand what the like a little bit of me understands what the issue is about River going on the back end to try to get text uh information like real life situation, right? I get that.
I
100%.
do
I get
too.
that. But I don't understand like what was the issue about her? I mean, isn't everybody for the same cause with the kids and with, you know what I'm saying? With the predators on the app? Like, I don't know. I don't know. hmm But I just feel like that's a conversation that friends could have. And, you know what I'm saying? Be like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? And still remain cool or still remain something. I mean, what the fuck? Why? Like, you don't got to come to the internet about shit. It just is weird to me.
I think that like what people were trying to point out was the fact that Tech and MJ are so close, and on the back end, River's trying to get this information from like Megan of all people.
Well, all I gotta say is this, and this is all I got to say. Okay, I hope to God that girl, listen, River, if you were told to ask for any of that or do any of that, bitch, you better let it out now. Don't wait for 6 months from now, okay?
Right.
Like, just put it out now. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah.
Did you mean to be in the box?
I don't think so.
Oops, shit. I meant to. My bad. I followed him. Anyways, yeah, I just feel like we don't need to wait. No more cliffhangers. All right.
No more cliffhangers.
Right, Cosmic. Like, fuck. Cause what the hell? Like, she already said she did it on her own. Well, the reason why I'm saying that is because I mean I heard quite a few people talking about that River was jealous of Tech and MJ's friendship, so she was trying to get her like that is so fucking weird to me to even say that, but
So weird.
people really be like that, girl. People really be like that.
That's crazy. Jealousy thing is not a cute look. Ooh.
River already posted about it, so River didn't like them bleeding.
River wrote an essay on her page today about it taking responsibility and that she did it for herself and that she apologizes wholeheartedly to Tech. Blah 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 blah.
Oh, I need to go look at that.
I'll send it to you. Hold on.
Well, I'm just gonna say this, okay? If a motherfucker is talking about somebody is a predator or a P3DO, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. If somebody says they got black and whites, bitch, best believe I just might either pay attention to their lives, watch when they're in a box, or I might just directly be like, bitch, let me see that proof. Yeah, you damn right. You damn right. I don't give a fuck who it is. You damn right I am. So that's what I'm saying. Cause you know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody deserves to know who are like, not even everybody though. Not even everybody, bitch. I need like let me know, cause I'm out of there. You know?
I think it's one thing when like somebody with those charges are around you and are in your spaces with you, I guess,
Yeah, you would want
so
to
to
know
speak.
shit.
Yeah, it's only fair. I mean, that's why people get put on registries and, you know,
Well, you know what? Listen, I'm not gonna lie, cause I know I've stated it in the past. I really truly did not know. Like, Lola, lay down, please. Just lay down, girl. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel
I'm
like,
not gonna roll like that.
well, girl, cause she's over here just rolling in circles. Girl, just lay down. Where's Tex?
Eating the leftovers of everybody else's wet food.
Oh,
oh, he's eating, so he's quiet.
want to know what irks me? Not knowing if someone comment cousin is on, and listen. Not only that, but I be like, you know what? I just be like, it's just I don't know. Listen, I understand that people want to be trolls and all that stuff, but I'm just gonna say that like the ones that be on trolls to talk shit, I be cracking up about. I can't even take you serious. Listen, I'm not talking about Tech's situation. I'm talking about the statement in general. The statement about unless it's a child, it don't matter. That statement is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking
Yeah.
about text whatsoever. So yeah, let's.
Tech, not Tex.
Yeah, I asked about Retina's cat. I mean, that goes right back to the same. Like, girl, listen, that. Whew. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You
I
said,
don't
please say that
even.
again. I'm saying about the statement that MJ made. Yeah,
I gotta process that one.
like that's.
I think maybe play that you since you have it. Maybe play it because there's
Yeah,
people
but
that have just came in.
Girl, I can't take her ass. How do I mute them? Girl. Oh, girl. And then comes in. Yeah, these people are fucking wild. I feel like I'm on a damn telenovela.
I appreciate that. So, the only person that can decide that is me. And, it's getting tedious having to just keep repeating. I don't have a reason to not fuck with tech. And for the goofy goobers that couldn't decide what the difference was and the shit you were talking about last night, I'll tell you what the difference is. The others were crimes on children. Okay? And if you can't figure out what the difference in that is, then that is absolutely not my fucking problem either. Okay? You weren't my problem before. To the goofy goobers over there. You're not gonna be my problem today, and you're not. Are you disregarding victims as a woman? If it's not a child, it doesn't matter, MJ, because that's what I'm hearing from that statement right fucking there, MJ. It's a vibe.
Oh, you should have had the last part. Damn, I don't have the last part where she clarifies and says,
Yeah, I'll definitely be diving.
That got brought up, Megan, because while you were gone, we were talking.
damn it, Jaina.
Listen, I can only do
I'm
so
telling
much.
you, Heavenly. I'm telling you. If the clip fully played, like the last part of it, MJ clarifies and straight out says that if it's not a child, it doesn't matter. Yes.
wait, she said if it's not a child, it doesn't matter?
Yes. Like if the charges don't have nothing to do with children, it don't matter. Is what she says. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That's what she's
Oh,
referencing when she says you guys can't figure out the difference. She's comparing Tech's husband's charges to the other thing she's had issues with, and that was because those charges were on children. That is essentially what MJ is saying, and that was this morning. These aren't old clips or anything like that. That was this morning. MJ said that in text box.
damn, I missed that.
Damn.
That's
I know that's
crazy.
crazy. Listen, when I got the fucking clip of it, I was like, wait, what the fuck? Hold on. What?
Really gross. It's really gross.
No, listen, it's got, again, this has nothing to, for me, and what I'm pointing out has nothing to do with tech. It has everything to do with MJ. Are you trying to say that because if a child's not included, I don't give a, what the hell?
Yeah, like, are you okay?
Oh, Jesus. But it's also because people get worried about what the audience is going to think and say. And are we going to keep the same this or
Exactly.
that or this or that? People be too focused on that. You speak what's in your fucking heart. I mean, it's not hard. It's not hard.
Mm-mm-mm.
Are they still talking about that? Because if they're boring, I'm just going to get out the bushes.
I'm not even seeing. Oh, she didn't know all of this. Okay, okay. Why, was you in a box over there or something?
It's not 550, Rissa, just so everybody's aware.
Yeah, no, I know that.
No, somebody asked in the comments.
Oh, for Christ's sakes.
It's Kate.
I was about to say,
Vouch for that because she
550 Rissa is
y'all didn't know.
bougie,
Y'all
right?
didn't know all this information. Y'all weren't here last night.
That's Mallory's old bestie. That
No.
was OG
Yeah.
550.
Oh yeah, I know, but the one that was a troll account, Rissa 550.
K-Dots last night, like you're in the clip
That bougie ran.
playing right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea.
Are you the one streaming? Are you streaming for them?
Streaming for who, bitch? I'm streaming. Are they talking about us? I'm not trying to fight with these hoes. I'm about to get out the
No,
bushes.
they're probably talking about K-Dot.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. All right. Any is MJ live addressing this? Or I mean, I don't know, something. Cause what?
Allegedly, she was alive earlier, just listening to music and having no drama.
Yeah, this don't have nothing to do with tech. Shit, I didn't listen. And yelling at people who brought up drama. Who was yelling at people? When was that live? The clip that I just played? Retina, when was that?
This morning,
Jocelyn, what the hell were you streaming?
she was streaming
Last
last night's
night.
live.
Oh, you were streaming last night.
So
Oh my
if you put it
god.
together, if you guys were in Jocelyn's earlier today, Jocelyn was restreaming Megan's live when OG and them all started talking about this stuff and about River and MJ and Tech and all of that. So when like MJ is referring to all of you people from last night that couldn't put the two or figure out the difference, that's what she's referring to, is what Jocelyn played today.
I thought
I think
MJ and River were like, cool.
I see one of those. I need a break from TikTok.
What?
So fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't lying. Hey, Lock. You know what? Every time I see her name, though, I'm not gonna lie. I don't see Locked and Lovely. I
I see locked
see.
and loaded.
I was about to say I see Locked and Loaded. I ain't even gonna lie.
Every time, that's what I see. Like,
Hey, girl.
hi,
Girl, there's so
beautiful.
many makeup breakups and in betweens. And before anybody says, "Well, what about your last live?" I was ready to break up with this bitch that you see in the box. And her ass was probably ready to break up with me too. We never know.
But you did what friends do and have a conversation. As you should. As you should. A
We
lot
had a
of people
couple.
just like go silent on each other or never talk to each other again. It's so weird to me.
Listen, we tried for a second.
Did
Lasted like
y'all?
less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
I do want to say though, Holly knew how to get me. She didn't send me a 5-minute voice message. Okay, she typed it out, so that bitch knew how to read it, but she knew I wouldn't listen to a voice message that's 5 minutes long.
Yep.
Yeah, she tricked me.
That's smart.
Which is
That's smart.
crazy too. Cause I just will like put my phone down and listen to the voice clips and do what I'm doing. And it's
Yeah,
like,
I get not me. I'm just like after like 30 seconds, I'm like, okay, I'm done. That's why when I always used to tell y'all, like, if you guys talked for like, I would get off work, right? And there's like at least
Myrna,
60 minutes worth of voice messages between people in a chat. I'm not listening to all that. You got me fucked up if you think I'm going to listen to all that. No. Nope. I'll
shit,
catch
I'm
up
gonna put it
later.
on 2 speed, but I'm gonna listen to it. And Myrna, from now on, listen. I'm literally gonna start telling people I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to go ask Myrna first, see how she fit. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding.
Gigi, 60 seconds. That's why I like when I get messages on here because you can't Holly ramble, okay? I get 60 seconds and that's it.
Yes, girl. I watched Retina's live when you were in the box. Oh, girl, when I tell you, oh Jesus, I said, oh my God, we have human life. Oh, it's the possible, it's the real. Yes, girl. I said, yep, we're making it to a different side. Cause what? Yes, for real. I was like, oh my Jesus. Like in motherfucking we will be you got a friend in me, Toy Story, where Buzz is on his thing and he's like, I see no when he's thinking he's talking to the outer space people. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. And Woody's
I
just
have
looking
no
at him like, what the fuck?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I have no idea what
Bitch,
you're
you
talking
missed. Go
about.
ahead. Um, people jumped on bandwagons and looked dumb in the end. Just dumb.
Gigi, you can send me 6 in a row, that's fine, as long as they're under 60 seconds.
So 60 seconds
I
noted.
will say this, and let me say this publicly. Hold on. I want to say locked and loaded, locked and lovely. I do want to apologize for, I know it's not like backlash to you because you have no idea who the fuck some of these people are, but
Oh, bro, I showed her some YouTubes.
I know, and that's what I'm saying is I want to apologize for how you were treated just because you came into my box and spoke from your own mind and your own heart.
You should come up here because we want to give you your motherfucking flowers for doing that, girl. Because listen, too many people are so used to just
Yeah, that
joining
was
the
so nice.
masses. Huh?
That was so nice to hear somebody actually have
Right.
a
'Cause
mutual
listen,
opinion as me. So thank
it
you.
wasn't even that it was mutual. Like,
It was
honestly,
for
it was
me.
right,
She was
right.
speaking and I was like, girl, you like saying everything I wanted to say from my heart and I didn't know how to say it.
Yeah, yep, yep.
Hey y'all.
Hello, hello.
Um, we'll greet the live everybody here on the panel in the house. Regina, you don't have to apologize. Like the thing about it that some people don't really think when they before they speak. I do want everybody to know that you got I don't know why or how, but you guys literally popped up on my FYP, right? So when I came in speaking, I was speaking on what I heard at that like 30 seconds, whatever. If it was even that, like I don't know. I was not replying or responding to nobody. I didn't know nothing until the host like put me on. So I wasn't like retaliating I was literally speaking me. And the reason I say you don't have to apologize is because I think before I talk. So if I feel like I'm going to be scared of some backlash, then I won't speak, you know? I'm not scared of backlash. You know, I didn't know at first because, like I said, I do work a lot. So when I listened to it, some of the backlash was like, you know, what I said, how I said it, and this, that, and the third. But I also kept saying that a lot of stuff was being said between the two groups or whatever it is that was friends that had to keep telling Retina this, that, and the third. And my thing is, if you got to tell a person more than once, why is you still around? If you feel like somebody's being racial, why are you still around? You shouldn't have to tell a person more than once. I mean, I wouldn't stick around after the first time, you know, if it was so that. But also, like, you know, I'm cool with anything that anybody got to say about me. I didn't say anything wrong to neither race or nobody else, sweetie. I just said how I'm from my point of view and how I'm raised, and I'm gonna stand on it. You know, I'm not gonna say something and take it back. I stand on everything I said. I'll take all backlashes, drag me to hell. You're coming with me, so you know. Is what it is. I appreciate all the gifts. I appreciate everybody, but I don't take nothing back. Only thing I will say is I didn't know about what was going on before. And I kind of got my own mind. And, you know, I had a few people in my inbox and kind of like, you know, with one, they're like, you know, hey, let me show you what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. Nice to meet everybody.
Yeah, girl, I was sending you some. I said, listen, here you go, some YouTubes. You might want to take a little gander just before, you know, because this side is crazy. This side is
I
crazy.
got so upset because I thought you spoke very clear, very precise. Like, I mean, you just spoke as you were speaking from your heart, right? Like, there was no pause, there was no shaking in your voice, there was no nothing. And then just to be turn around and be like, well, she's the minority of us that would say something like that. Like, that's to me just honestly just rude in general, regardless of color or race. Because you were honestly not disrespectful at all. You didn't come at a single person. You didn't put a single person down. You just spoke in my box. That was it. That was it. That
Wait,
was
who
it. That was
said
all.
that?
Yeah, you're right. And also, like, I already knew certain things would come, but as I said, I did not know anything was going on between nobody or what anybody called anybody. I spoke of how I was raised and how I view things. And then, you know, always a hard pill to swallow for people. Like I said, I am black, you know, and I love to be black. I'm proud of being a black woman. But the truth of all this stuff, like when it comes to races and all that kind of stuff, like you really can't point fingers at anybody because you got Mexicans killing Mexicans, white people killing white people, blacks killing blacks, and sometimes we're racist against our own kind before anybody else. You understand what I'm saying? So I have whites, blacks, all that, which is in my bloodline family. I was just saying how I viewed it, and Smash said something, and that's what I wrote up on. You feel what I'm saying? So nobody had to be apologetic. Whatever people say, that's, you know, it takes two people to argue. You know what I'm saying? So, and you never know who the dumbass that's arguing. You never know who's wrong when two people was just arguing. I spoke on me. I didn't know nothing about no one. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. You know what I mean? It's cool with me. People got their point of views. People got a different point of views, but not mature enough to look at the other person's prospect. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I am not in the no minority. Whatever they got to say, it is what it is. It's absolutely opposite. You know. So you know, I'm gonna be viewed
And
as
I
kissing
appreciate
people
you
butt and all
Can I
that.
ask a question?
Yo,
I
what's up?
appreciate you being a complete stranger and just like hopping up and be like, you know what? Let me add my 2 cents. I really do appreciate you for that. So thank you.
Can I ask a
Yeah.
question? And this is probably gonna be so fucking ignorant, but it is what it is. Um, I grew like where I'm from. I literally grew up, and I was considered, and still am considered, like we're minorities. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with them rich folks in the damn suburbs, fucking not worrying about shit other than when the hell to open the door for the nanny or I'm not that. I'm so I'm like, what the fuck is TikTok's definition of minority? Like, what does that mean? So I don't
Girl,
disrespect nobody. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause these motherfuckers
I'm
out
not.
here
See,
trying.
that's the thing. You don't have to like. That's the thing. One thing I have seen since I've been on TikTok for a few years, all of a sudden every little thing in life got a name to it. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I really don't even like, I'm not even familiar with all that BS. Like, one thing about it, they're always gonna name names to something to keep people divided. You feel what I'm saying? So, once people really look around and see people like you that's lived around other races and dealt with other people and all that, then they'll have more perspective to things. You got people that's mad, they're angry. They're angry that things that's happened to them. They're angry that things that's happened to other black people. People are just angry, and that's
Shit, it's
just what
white
it
people like
is.
that too, girl. These motherfuckers are all
No, no,
angry on
no,
here.
no, 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 no. I'm not talking about my black people. I'm talking about people. People are
Oh, people
still
in
angry
general.
about
Yes,
things. You get what I'm saying?
yes,
You
yes.
know? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not, I'm gonna be looked at as like an ass kisser and all that, but it's really not that. I commented on exactly what came by, like, when you scrolling videos, I scrolled a video and I was scrolling and then, Retina's live passed my screen and I heard the word racist and then I heard someone bickering back and forth a little bit and something just said scroll back up. That's all it is. Like, that's the truth of it. You feel what
Oh,
I'm
girl,
saying?
I
But
get it.
there's
I get it. I be seeing
yeah,
them chaotic lives
yeah.
too, girl.
Yeah, but I'm gonna speak my truth and how I grew up and how I view things. If that bother you, and not not y'all, but
I get it. I get it.
if it bother you, that's on you. I don't give a damn. I still said who I am. You get what I'm saying? I don't care
Hmm.
what nobody else feel like. If I cared about what somebody else felt like, I wouldn't have spoke my truth. You get it? You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I'm not here to bash nobody or none of that, but I'm not sitting here saying I'm against my own people or any of that. All I'm saying is I'm spoke who I am. Obviously, there's a few people that's not who I am. I can't argue with that. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? That's on them. You get me? So,
Hmm.
Regina, I think that there's a lot of people in this world that's not gonna understand you and who you are, but don't make an ass out of yourself trying to explain who you are either. You get what I'm saying? If you know you're not with another crowd or if you're not this and you know where you came from, rep where you came from, represent where you came from. That's it. You know, you ain't you
Amen.
really you your life is your life. And the funny thing about it, there's nobody else in this world, whatever color you are, white or black, Mexican, nobody else has ever lived your life because that was for you. So people might not understand, babe. You feel me? I don't know I don't know a minority this, a minority that. Hey, listen, the first time I ever heard that about myself was earlier
Girl,
today.
this is the first time I ever heard, and I'm not playing. The first time I ever heard that white people smell like wet dogs when they go in the rain or something like that, and that it was said and it was racist and all. I was like, what the fuck? I ain't never heard that, right? So then I did some research. I really did because hey, what's the topic going around? And people also were offended, or people were like, hey, that ain't cool. Or with the DNA, with the dog DNA comment. Some people spoke up and was like, bro, that like what the fuck? And they were told, I'm not offended. If you're offended, then that's on you. Or, well, it's my opinion, it's not racist. Bro, what the fuck? It is. Yes, it is. I didn't know that, but now I do. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna be like, well, you're racist, bitch. But you guys are like, I mean, going into platforms that we don't even fuck with, that ain't been around, don't go. That would be like one of us coming over by your platform, or when you came in here, like, it's crazy. This app is crazy. The people on here are wackadoodles. For real.
Yeah, don't get too. You can get sucked in on this app, and I see it everywhere, right? On different sides and all that. Like, don't get too sucked in. Like, don't give it your all like that because this is an app like you can peep in and out. Like, I seen a lot of things that I could have went live myself and spoke on, or said what I had to say towards them or give a response. but I can't respond to nobody that's not worth it in response, sweetie, because I wasn't speaking for them or any kind of situation that has happened because I don't know these people. So I'm not, what I said don't have nothing to do with what any of y'all have been through with each other, right? But so who am I to sit here and give a response to somebody that said something about what I said? If you're mad about what I said, that's on you. That's on you, dear. You get what I'm saying? Is you're gonna learn a lot of stuff like up here. I'm giving an example, right? When I was growing up, I born in the '90s. So when I was born up, all I ever heard was, this is a total different example. All I ever heard of was, as far as like the community, all I ever heard was, like butches and dykes and all that, right? But that's where I come from, right? I ain't never heard of a femme and stud and all that, but you see how people stereotype things. I grew up around like two older women. They both wore baggy clothes and all that, but one wore makeup, right? I'm going somewhere with it. So, but all we called them was this and that back in the day. Do you know now that these two words now are offensive to people? You feel me? So
Oh, I
it's like,
know.
yeah, like you cannot read too much into stuff because they get TikTok got its own vocabulary, its own this and that based off opinions. Like I've never heard nobody in my vocabulary, the definition of a stud would be a horse. But these people up here is like, nope, that's a girl that just like boys. You get what I'm saying? So I just use that as an example. Like I've never heard that about myself as being a minority, but all I'm saying is that I spoke from my point of view because all I heard when I clicked live, I probably should have never clicked it, but when I clicked live and went up, I was spoke on because Smash said, well, black people, and I just want people to just say who they're speaking to. You get what I'm saying? That's it. I don't know nothing about no argument, but just because there was one, it ain't like I'm gonna not stand on what I said at all. You get what I'm saying? It's so much different vocabularies up here. You can't tell me that I'm a minority and this that, and you don't know me. You know. So who am I to? I don't care about that. I don't care about giving no response. I don't care.
Oh, see, girl, I listen. Well, I'm getting better at it because before I used to be like, bitch, you said my name, you know.
Yeah, but the thing about it is they're angry because they already had a tongue tussle with someone, and I didn't know that. I didn't know that someone called someone this and all that. They're angry, so you gotta kind of see the validation in it. Like they're looking at it like it's a response to what was said and shared between them and that person, right? But it was not a response. I don't know nothing about that. All I'm saying is that what I clicked on is what I heard and what I responded to. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah,
Yeah, and
I
I
didn't, I
really
didn't, I didn't, I never knew nothing about none of them other people, girl. Until I looked at some lives, I didn't know what happened. I was talking about what I spoke on, and I went for that. You get what I'm saying? But sometimes
yeah.
we join lives at the wrong time, but I still stand on what I said. I am who I am. They who they are. You know?
Yeah, I sent you the YouTube so that way you could be familiar with this rabbit hole to see if you want to come back, you won't be so because people do be playing in faces hella on, you know what I'm saying?
Uh, I'm
But
seeing.
but if you really think about it though, like she said, right? People get too wrapped up in this app. And what was said to her, like in response to it, was right. Like, I bet you wouldn't come over to Messy Talk and say something like that. That's not the real world. That is just this app. That is not where you go to work. That is not where you drop your kids off at school. That's not your corner store. That's nothing. That you are literally talking just about this app. That's like, and when you just said that, that clicked in my head. It's just like people do. They get too wrapped up in the app itself rather than like reality and life. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, and like I said earlier, I mentioned earlier, like I have a very huge family and so different many, you know what I mean? Like the way my family is, I don't even really want to explain it, but I have so many different, you know, races in my family, bro. Like I can't even sit here and say that, oh well, since now that I know that there's an argument, I can take this back and take that back. All I'm saying is I didn't know nothing about no argument. I didn't know words was exchanged. I just heard some words from Smash and I came up because and I kept mentioning in the live that I spoke on what I heard. You get what I'm saying? So whatever, like I can't argue with no fool because I was never speaking to them. I won't speaking on bashing no white person or no black person or any of that. Like you know, and I don't care. Like I'm so unbothered because I stand on what I said. Y'all just don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This
I
this
will let people go live and push their live button and yell and scream to the top of their lungs and be so unbothered. You just, I don't care. You ain't seen no response. You won't get one. You arguing with yourself at this point.
Bertina,
Listen,
your
I've been guilty of spitting at my phone a couple times. Not gonna lie.
your why or your phone keeps going out. Bertina.
My service?
Yes. It's
Yeah,
nervous here.
I know. Last night my phone kept going into SOS mode all night.
Oh shit.
Listen, how don't listen. TikTok's just trying to silence me.
But girl, yeah, I told you I'll stop by. I'm gonna drop down and listen to the topic. I really like to join lives with topics and stuff like that. But
Oh
yeah,
girl, there's never one here. We were being
yeah.
nosy in the bushes.
All right, girl, I'm gonna drop one down.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Y'all, I cannot wait until fucking Friday.
How y'all drop me? Drop me.
Okay. Listen, I'm getting a rib tattoo, so anybody who got tips and tricks, tell me. Yeah, because you kept trying to talk a couple times, and your service, went right out.
Didn't hear what I had to say?
No, I mean we heard you a couple times.
Well, what the hell do you think you missed?
I don't know. I kept hearing you like trying to unmute, but then you would be muted right back.
Well, because I was muting because other people were talking.
Oh,
No, I just like genuinely like appreciate like somebody being able to do that, right? Like just scroll into a live. I had never seen this woman before in my life. So for all you fucks, okay, let me say that again, you fucks that think like she was in my chat, I've known her and she hopped in a box. That is not the case. She just told you all that again tonight. And she speaks very clear, very just like she just has a kind voice. She just speaks.
well,
And
I'll
you
say
also
that,
just
but
listen.
can I? My bad, bitch. My bad. But before I lose it, when I found out that you said fucks or something, and the internet went wild, I said, "Wait a minute, is that racist too? Now are we not allowed? What the fuck does fucks mean? Like, bitch."
Exactly. Lackey, are you did you just scroll in the last 30 seconds or
No, they're trying to take what you're saying and flip it. That's it. They know what you meant. Like kind of how they did to Witty when she said that she just was saying sorry and shit about what she said a week ago that turned into she just said the N-word a week ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're not.
Listen, all I know is that apparently your feet are the most sensitive over your ribs, but if you're getting a big piece, text, I swear. Chip, it's not even text. Chip, what are you doing? Hold on. I'll be right back. Yeah, I was talking about how she had just scrolled into my live. She had been in this box for the last 10 minutes speaking. So I don't know why you're trying to like call me out in the comments. Like I said some bullshit.
We're drawing this state map in the Palmetto State. The legislative session ends on May the 14th,
But the Rockville Herald reports House lawmakers will vote tomorrow on.
Why do these motherfuckers think that they can just sit on top of my fridge or my deep freeze?
I don't know, but this is what I'm getting.
I know, and I love it.
Minus the White Claw, though. I'm not gonna be that ratchet.
Well, we could put something else in there.
Maybe.
Like, for real. Queso used to sit on the deep freeze and just like stare at me. Right now, how my phone is posed in the house on top of the window sill, and I'm talking to y'all, like looking up, talking to y'all, he would just sit up there and like stare me the fuck down, judging the fuck out of me. And now I got Chip trying to climb up on top of the fridge for fucking no reason at all. Like, they don't have 10,000 toys, catnip, and all the things to play with. They got to be on my fridge.
It says you are my love forever. Did you guys see my video?
I really want. Oh, jump scare? What?
I don't know, but did you see my video? Girl, Jeff got us as huh?
I only seen your story asking for creams.
Oh, I have a story or I have a video. Jeff got us when we're old sitting on a bench looking up at like the sunset, and it's him proposing to me down on one knee, tattooed on him. And his mom's looking right down at us. You guys didn't see that?
Well, Gigi, that's a good question. So far, Texas happy tonight. So I'm. You know what? I pray I'm safe in my own home tonight.
Yeah, my husband just got that. So you know what? While you bitches are aspiring to get your lips on your man, I got me fully, big body and all. Thank God he's chunky and could fit it all on there. That's what I'm thankful for. Oh, that's dope. Heavenly. Yeah.
Listen, his lap be the perfect size for you.
Mm. Girl. Whoo, girl. He don't know that I'm getting that on Friday. He said, "You been looking at tattoos?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "You know what you're gonna get?" I was like, "I'm still undecided." Bitch, I already sent that to the tattoo guy. Oh, girl, my husband is
I'm calling
pretty
Jefferina
good.
in the morning.
You said what?
So I'm calling Jefferina in the morning. I'm telling on you.
Yeah, he got some cold ass tattoos. He got one under his neck that says teach peace, but it's all in one word. Like it's not teach peace. It's like teach peace all in one. Ooh, I would go through a tattoo slideshow or whatever, but some people's panties will be in a bunch, boy. They each are huge, significant days in our lives, in our relationship. Shit.
Excuse me, ma'am. What's your other account? Let them
Yeah,
panties
you
munch
right.
up.
You right. You right. You right. You right. Hold on. I'm gonna send them. I'm gonna send them. I'm gonna send them. This was the first one he got of us. This was just a representation of us. It says, "You got me, I got you." Let me see if I could search tattoo and they just all pop up because that's too many damn pictures. Hold on, y'all. Regina, can you talk to the people?
I'm eating.
Oh, what the hell? Well, who the hell is in the chat?
Let me finish. Hold on. Okay, excuse me. I was eating a popcorn chicken. I'm good now. I'm good. Ready to roll. Ready to take the reins.
Oh, girl, take them.
No, somebody else wants to come up and say, fuck, Regina. We don't want to hear her talk. See, my phone is in the window and my blind ass can't see actually what that looks like. Like, I have to. Oh, I can see it now. Are you both in your panties?
You said what?
I said, are you both in your panties? I know you heard me, bitch.
Girl, I don't think I heard you right, though, is why I'm not answering.
Panties! Are you both in your panties?
Well, I don't know if I should answer you the right way.
So you just told everybody they would get their panties in a wad, and here you are in your chonies.
Oh, hold on, girl. I don't even have any on, bitch.
I just got shorts on. It's bedtime around here. Boo. Stop it.
I know I took a fucking picture of it.
Heavenly, I haven't actually seen it, but like I know a lot of people do. They find like really good like 3D tattooists that replicate it very well. Tex, are you being a bully? No? Okay. Thank you for
All right.
telling me.
I'm about to send them all now, so that way I can just go through a.
Okay.
There's more, but I can't find them. They're just taking forever.
You know what, Zeta? Lots of people leave me in charge, okay? Is it their best decision? Maybe not, but I mean, a lot of people try. There are some really amazing tattoo artists out there that I could 100% see, like, just giving 100% what you're looking for. You know what, Haley? You were responsible last night, and I'm gonna pull the clips and the text thread. I'm gonna put it all into a video. Okay.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay. We'll go nice to standing on shit. Okay. So this is cute and innocent. This was the first session only. It's different now. Well, it's more detailed and shit like that now. This, not too, it's cute. Then we got my bag. Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, okay. Then you guys all seen that picture with my legs and my done, Right. Okay. Then you got the back of my arm, the eyes. You see. Then we got my eyes around something that gave me the most tears of my life. You can't see it, but it says sobreviví a todo, which means survived it all. Oops. Okay, so that was me, right? Mine is very much so got through it, grow through it to grow, whatever, right? My husband. You see what I was saying? He got the teach peace. This man thinks he's a walking billboard for peace. And he really is, because he's very, very peaceful, humble, but, oh, is he an asshole?
Don't talk about Jeff
No.
like that.
Listen, and then he's very much so, angels and demons, like the good and the bad. You got good choices and bad choices, like you're always in between. What do I, right? Tell me that's not fucking cold. Like, do you know the power of this cross, sir? Back the fuck up off me. And notice how there's not like, that's a shadow. Oh, girl, that shit hit me when I seen it. Mind you, he got way, way more than what I got pictures of. Okay, but my favorite one of all is this one. So I was going to say, you see his mom. That one's cold. You can't tell him nothing, boy. Ugh. His chest, all of like the open pieces of his chest, he put barbed wire fence in it to represent, when he was in and out. Yeah, yeah. He got a good side and he's doing a bad side. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm about to get off. Ratina, you quiet as hell.
Yeah, I've been busy.
What you been doing, ho?
A little
Oh,
lot.
yeah. Can everybody take a screenshot, please? Matter of fact. Thank you. Everybody take a screenshot of Ratina in the box real quick.
For
Crop
what?
it down to her in the box and put it as your profile. She is going to do our promo for the next week because look at her numbers.
Shut the fuck up. I was eating, bitch.
Do you
That's
see the
why I've been
numbers?
quiet. I had to wait for my popcorn chicken to get done so I could make a wrap. I had to make a snack wrap.
Do you see the numbers?
You know what? That's wild.
So again, you know how we do donkey of the day? We are doing 304 of the day. Rutina 1.
Just a bit. I think everybody that literally, and this is my opinion from what I've seen, but everybody that like actually like really gets into like inking their body and like being okay with inking their body, and I mean their body, not just a tattoo, right? Like inking their body.
Mm.
I really believe that everybody's ink tells their story or tells a story or a part of a story of their life. I understand like some people get like, oh, look at my little tramp stamp, you know, back in the early 2000s, back when you got that butterfly and the like the shit on the sides of it. So now every time you bend over, that's all we see. Or, you know, the couple little butterflies on your foot. Like I get that. That's cute. That's all, you know, that's your choice. But I feel like people that have like committed to like getting ink on their body, it all tells a story. I've not met one person that isn't actually inked that doesn't have a story behind their ink. That's when people are like, what the hell is all that writing on your arm? It's a note my dad wrote me, actually. Thank you. See where it says love dad? Got it. Because I was so scared while I was in prison that one day one of these COs was going to tear apart my shit and rip up this note from my dad that I literally took scotch tape and put it on each, like little tiny, like scotch tape, like you wrap presents with. It covered this note on both sides. So no matter what would happen, it would always be protected. And I kept it in my Bible because they're a little nicer on Bibles than other shit. And when I got out, I still was like, I don't want to lose this note from my father. So I just got it inked on my arm.
Yep. And their handwriting and all.
In his handwriting, absolutely. And at the bottom says, love dad.
Yeah, girl.
Mm-hmm. Can I get it inked 304? No, because I never. Oh, you know what? Actually, you know what, Gigi? Go to bed. Yeah, I like tried to laminate it so it wouldn't get fucked up while I was in prison. You know, I was just like gonna disagree with you, and then I just said like maybe you know I shouldn't, because God forbid somebody come on this app and be like, let me prove you wrong. She was a 304 back in 2011.
Right.
Inside my lip, fuck no. Okay,
Yeah, I'm not doing no shit like that now.
hell nah. My face is off limits. I got the back of my neck has tattoo or a has tattoos because it goes into my whole back piece. But I would never ink my face. I just wouldn't. That's just personal choice. I would never ink anything on my face, inside my lip, my eyes, my eyelids, none of that. No,
You
ma'am.
know what? I'm not gonna lie. Being on TikTok, a part of me, I'd be like, could I pull it off? But then I'd be like, I can't stand the same. Girl, I move my house around like I could. Like I do my eyebrow every couple of years, and then I take it out after 3 days. It's like bangs for me.
Don't get bangs, bitch.
I don't know, cause I'm thinking about it, girl. Cause my hair,
Okay.
I
Okay.
really am. But
Okay.
I want the long curtain bangs.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's okay.
No, I can't do short bangs, cause girl, then I'll end up cutting my hair again. That it always happens. Cause I'm like, it'll look better if I have more short hair, girl. No.
You see this conversation, y'all? Holly trying to get me caught up.
Wait, I'm trying to get you caught up on what?
Hell, bitch, I'm gonna message you on the DM. I ain't gonna say it out loud.
What, bitch?
Curtain bangs are cute. I feel like I have some aspect of curtain bangs, you know. But I cannot. We are not pulling our ponytail forward and cutting our bangs on TikTok like we see. Mm-mm. No, ma'am.
Oh, girl, I'd be tempted. I'm telling you. That's why I'm like, because my hair is finally growing.
Well, then
I'm
you
not
might as well
going
get
through
like
this
a
no more.
1/4 inch curling iron and get some bouffant bangs.
No, girl, I'll just. Mm-mm. I'm not gonna do it.
Block
I'm
Haley for
not
trying to get
cutting
in
my hair
trouble.
at all, whatever, whatsoever.
Somebody block Haley. That's the second night in a row she's been trying to get me in trouble.
Who am I trying to get in trouble? Girl,
Hey,
I'm
I
talking
said
about.
Haley. I said Haley. 2 nights in
Oh,
a
I
row.
thought, yeah, two different names. Oh, my Lana. Oh, shit. I'm like, all I'm doing is talking about hairstyles.
Mama, this bitch been trying for 2 days. She about to get deleted off all apps.
Oh, Malibu bangs is what she's talking about. You got cute bangs. I like bangs though. I can't stick to bangs.
Did
Like
you even know you're in a box?
Yeah, because I haven't done nothing. She's lying on me.
Bitch,
Haley,
I
don't
got
worry. I believe you,
screenshots.
bitch. I
I got
believe you.
screenshots. This one is all one like go live, Rosita. Go live, Rosita.
Yeah, but I didn't get you in trouble.
And they're like, I had too much to drink. I'm not responsible. At the end of it, like 4 people were like, samesies.
Yeah, I was not responsible for that. I don't know what you're talking about.
I can hear it through your laugh, through your grin.
I don't know what y'all are talking about. I didn't do nothing that night.
I took
See, you're a
screenshots.
saint. You're an angel. Just along with me, girl. Just along
Yeah,
with us.
I'm innocent. I don't know anything.
Also, you guys, that you do know that there's a way that you can bobby pin your hair to give yourself short bangs if you want them. That's what I'm saying. I'm not ever gonna cut my hair, at least for a couple years.
I don't think I've used a bobby pin in 5 years, at least.
Oh, girl, I use them bitches like fucking girl
Bangs are
religiously.
cute on some people, absolutely. Me, no, ma'am. I got too much thin, fine hair to have bangs. Mm-hmm.
You would never do extensions.
Could I? If okay, here's
Would
the
you
thing.
ever though?
I have bought tape-ins. I bought clip-ins just to like test out the theory of it.
Hmm.
And even if I got like spent over $1,000 on like the tiny little like metal, where they like weave it in and then they clip every like half inch, my hair is so fine that you would see it. My hair is
Girl, do the
fine.
halo clip thing.
What?
Do that halo clip thing. As long as
I
you don't get no damn wig like Gypsy Rose. That shit, her first
ain't
wig was
got
not
a
it.
damn wig. Unless if I start to lose hair more in the front than I do in the back, I might get a wig or a top piece, whatever it's called. As long as my front stays okay,
Bitch, are
I'm
you
good.
talking about a fucking toupee?
Listen, bitch, if it needs to come down to it, fuck yes. Because I don't give a fuck about the back of my head. I only look at it in the mirror when I walk out the door. I'm like, yep, okay, it looks good. Everything's covered, and I leave.
Right.
But if I started to lose like my bangs and like the tiny bit of side that I have off the side of my bangs, absolutely I would make some rational life choices and probably go to wigs.
Girl, the people are going to, but people wear wigs all the time. I work with a girl who's constantly wearing one just because she changes her hair so much. Because
Right.
she damaged her hair. So because she damaged it, she's letting it, she's not putting heat to it or anything. So she buys wigs. Bitch, when I tell you I be wanting them damn wigs so bad, but I'm like, listen, where
Listen,
I
that's
need
why I
to
looked like a man in prison is because when I was in county, I shaved off all my hair because I had bleached it so much and so bad to the point where it just like I was blow drying it one day with a round brush and it just broke the fuck off. Like you see those like scary TikTok videos where the girls are like literally curling their hair and it just like snaps off. That's what
yeah.
the fuck happened at like my crown.
Oh
And
shit.
so yeah, that's why my first prison photo looks like I look manly because I had shaved the shit off. I said get rid of it. Like I had literally, I don't even know if it was an inch long when I was in county. After that, nope, just got rid of it. So,
Girl.
and that's why when I talk about like when I got braided up in prison, it was like to protect my hair and trying to let it grow out as much as possible, which I did because by the time I got out, it was like past my shoulders. But you only got what you got, and while I was in there, yeah, I just let people braid me up because it's like you say, it protects your hair, and it did.
Yeah. Like when I get out the shower, I always braid my hair so that way. And I'm telling you, it worked. My shit is growing. Finally. Because I was a bald headed bitch forever.
Yeah, I'm about to buy a silk pillowcase and see if that makes any difference in my
Girl,
hair.
well, that don't do shit to my hair. My shit still, I still wake up like, what the fuck happened? Either that or else it falls off. I got the tie ones and everything. I've done it all. So I'm like, you know what? This bitch just wants to be a wild mangy meme or whatever. Mane? What do they call it? The mane, right?
You have literally, if a quarter of your hair went onto my head, you would be as tall as I am. Okay, do you understand what that means?
No.
I wanted to give you a riddle. If I had a quarter of your hair, you would be as tall as I am.
Girl, I don't get that.
You have long, thick hair,
Hmm.
but you are also under 5 foot tall.
Hmm.
So if I got a quarter of your hair, you would get at least a quarter of my height, and we would almost be the same. I don't know. That made sense in my head, bitch. This bitch is shorter than 5 foot. Okay, I'm 5'8".
I know. I was talking to somebody, and who the fuck was it? Was it? I don't know who the hell I was talking to, but they were asking me what size shoe I wear, and I told them,
That it was
and
Marta, child size.
yeah, I could fit a size 3 in kids still.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. This big bitch, big back bitch. Like I will buy an 11. Are you kidding? In women's,
And 11? Oh,
and
you
then
got some
11,
manly feet, bitch.
bitch. Fuck off. This see, nobody understands it. What I'm saying is like Holly has such thick, long hair, right? Except she's short as fuck. She's less than 5 foot tall. And then there's me who's 5'8". So I was saying, if she gave me a quarter of her hair, she could have at least a quarter of my height. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
get what you're saying.
Yeah, okay. You're 4'2"? Size 11. You know what, Jocelyn? Yeah, I got a big foot. I'm a big back bitch. I gotta have a platform to step on, let's be honest. Okay?
Yeah, girl. I'm
That's why when Holly like sends me photos of her child size sandals and heels she got, I'm like, never would I put my foot into that.
You know what I look like though? Have you ever seen Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights?
I don't think so.
Oh God, you gotta watch that. It's a Christmas movie, but it's funny as hell. Anyways, I'm the old guy on there with he's got a big body and just teeny tiny feet. You don't even know how he's holding himself up. That's me.
Well, let me tell y'all. When I say I'll kick you in the ass, just know you feel it. How about that?
I'm gonna have to measure my ass to see how big that bitch is, cause is your foot the size of
Trust me. Trust me, you getting kicked in the ass.
Well, bitch, according to my height, you're gonna try to kick me in the ass and it's gonna go to my shoulders.
Just fucking knock you out. Yeah, we going ankle deep, Gigi. No, Holly and I have talked about this in the past. Like, okay, so we get together, right, over the summer, if we take photos together, I'm like, no, hell no, we ain't putting that shit out on the internet because I'll look like just a dominating beast compared to you. Like, I'm a big bitch.
Girl, no, you will not.
I am not, no, 300 pounds like some people want to say, but I'm a big bitch. And
Well, listen, I'm a little
Holly is like a
munchkin.
little tiny little Oompa Loompa. Like, do, 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 do. Like, hell no. There ain't gonna be no photos. There ain't gonna be no first impressions. There ain't gonna be a fuck thing. Okay?
Whatever.
I know, just kidding. You know, we'll be pissing people off left and right.
Don't worry, the trolls will just turn it into fucking what's his name? Godzilla.
Hey, you know what? If I could blow flames, bitch, I would, okay?
Listen, bro. If they put us on a fucking where I'm the helpless person on the top of the roof.
I'm coming to save you, because, you know, Regina always gotta come save Holly. Holly always gotta come save Regina.
Well, listen, we
Here
just
it
are going to
comes.
be 2026's Godzilla. And if you guys give the trolls enough attention about it, we're making a motherfucking movie.
Bitch, I would climb at least 2 steps on a step ladder for you. At least 2 steps. I'm scared of heights, though, okay? I'm
So am
terrified.
I the older I get, girl, because I be worried, like, what if I fall out this fucking roller
Nah, bitch,
coaster?
we talked about, like, my, legitimate, I have to medicate myself shit. It's like, I can't even take a fucking escalator. I gotta walk around that bitch 3 times. Like, walk up to it, walk away, walk back, and walk
Oh
away.
yeah, I'm not like that, girl.
Yeah, well,
I'm a
I
lazy
am.
bitch. I ain't finding no stairs.
So I ain't coming to
No.
get you if you up high. Bitch, you better come down. That's why Texas ended up in the tree for 3 days. I was not coming to get your ass.
Instead, you should have called the firefighter real quick just to be like, hey.
Nah, I was calling my ex. Can you bring the lift over, bitch? Come, I need you to come up here and get this cat out of the street for me. Day 4, I was calling him. Okay,
No, girl. That's why you gotta call the ambulance.
but no, because then I get trolled for calling the ambulance because your cat attacks you and you can see your fat cells. But you know what? You shouldn't have called the ambulance even though you're bleeding out in your bathroom.
That's why you shouldn't have been doing none of that, girl. You should have cleaned yourself up, got yourself pretty, and called the ambulance. Let the people on the internet talk shit. They're just mad that they don't go through Dateline like that, bitch.
As I'm calling like 911, I don't know if the police need to come get my cat. I don't know if the ambulance needs to come stitch me up. I don't even know what's happening right now. Just please help me.
Could you imagine a cute? Have you ever seen what is it? Was it Station 19 or was it I can't even remember. But what was his name? Fuck. They're at the tip of my tongue. 911. You ever see that show? I'm gonna need you to see that show. And bitch, you gonna change your mind. Text is gonna go up in that tree and you're calling 911.
I used to watch 911 and Chicago Fire. Mm-hmm.
Listen, now I gotta look it up.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie though. When I was in my car accident, okay, hey, I don't know for all you fucks in here and fucks listening. Do you
Evan
know
Buckley.
when I was in my car accident? Hollymae was literally the second person I called while I was literally like in so much pain I couldn't think. Holly was literally the second person I called to tell I was in a car accident, bitch. I need you to know, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I was in a car accident. I'm waiting for the ambulance. I'm waiting for my mom. I'm waiting for all of it. I called Holly at work. She answered. So don't fucking worry about our friendship. How about that?
Yeah, but also too, bitch, you leaving me out. I'm like, this bitch called me in a traumatic moment, and then then she goes right ghost on my ass. Also, I would have took Eddie and you could have Buckley. That's what I was saying.
Literally, I called Holly. I just needed her to know, like, if all of a sudden I disappeared for like 3 days to a week because I didn't know what was gonna happen.
This bitch was on the nope. Stop the story. Cut the shit. This bitch was making videos.
Well, I got situated, I started making videos. Okay, when I knew I wasn't gonna, pass away or be up in the ICU or airlifted, and I was fine. My knees that I thought were broken were okay, and my chest that I thought was like bleeding out was okay. Then Retina went right back into Retina mode and started making petty ass videos. Like, excuse me, I've had some medication, but let me tell you what. She isn't, Jocelyn. She isn't, for real. It was like when I got situated in my room and everything settled down, I made some petty ass videos. That's right, Gigi. Well, yeah, Holly was literally my second. I had the ambulance, the fire department. Nobody had even showed up, and I had already called Holly.
And bitch, let me tell you how I felt in that moment. Like I should leave work. What the fuck am I gonna do? I even asked, like, you need me to leave? Like I'm about to drive to fucking. But you know what?
Holly's coming across Wisconsin, straight across Minnesota, 94, straight up to North Dakota. Nah.
Bitch, by the time I would have got there, your ass would have been out the hospital.
Yeah, probably. Well, how many days? I was there a couple days. You could have at least brought me a Diet Coke to my room at least.
Ma'am, I don't drive in a whole bunch of traffic. Bitch, I would have been taking all the back roads. I'm not doing tolls. I'm a broke hoe.
There's no toll. I think there's maybe one. I think toll place in Minnesota. There's no such thing over here in the Midwest. No. But you want to know what that accident did to me? Now, anytime I come up to it, when people pull out or semis pull out, I have an anxiety attack. Or I let, like when I was in Colorado and you're in like a 4-way interstate or like 4-lane interstate, right? Traffic's just going, right? You're going 70 miles an hour and then all of a sudden, like, it comes to a screeching halt and you slow down. What happens? I have a fucking anxiety attack, like a panic attack I cannot control. My heart starts racing. I start sweating. I want to throw up. All of that shit, like, still flashes back. And it's been months. And I've been in therapy. I've been seeing my psych. All of it, there's just some shit you just cannot control when it comes to your body and your nervous system. So I'm in a car. I just would, like, put my headphones in, close my eyes, and, like, pray for the best. As I literally want to, like, vomit on myself. It's terrible. It is absolutely terrible. And it's crazy. I don't know if I even told any of y'all this, except for, like, my close group of friends. But, right, like, as I'm being taken care of, and, like, my boss, the son, works for the fire department, and he couldn't take the call. Well, he took the call, but he had to go wait on the other person because it was, like, too emotional for him to, like, see me like that. I'm crying. Okay, one, I'm in pain, okay, because the seatbelt and I don't even know if it was a real airbag or half an airbag. I don't know what happened, but my head still hit something, okay? And I'm, like, crying in pain. And this is a weird thing, and I don't know if it's all around the board, like, rural areas. But even when they came out to my house for the tech thing and while the car accident thing happened, none of them could give me anything for pain. So I don't know if you have to be, like, a special level or a special something. But I thought as long as you were, like, in contact with the doctor on call at the hospital, that, like, your EMTs and your paramedics could give medication. I don't know how that shit works. But I didn't get a fuck thing the whole time. So I'm, like, wanting to throw up in, like, absolute pain. Like, I don't even know if there's anybody in here that can even answer that question for me. Like, I know, like, EMTs and paramedics are two separate things when it comes to, like, things that they can and cannot do. But I'm like, how am I in, like, a fucking accident? You got, like, 3 towns fire departments and 2 different towns ambulance out here and nobody can do anything? Honeybee, swear to God, I didn't get anything until I was at the emergency room. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Jocelyn. Like, and like, I'm sure it is, but I'm like, how in the right? And here I am crying because they cut off my. Every time I've been in an accident where an ambulance has been involved, for some reason I'm wearing my favorite something. Okay. First time I was in the accident where an ambulance was involved, they cut off my favorite sweater of my life. This
Oh,
one, they
see,
cut. Hmm?
here the EMTs, ambulance, they're all doing whatever they can, but it depends on the supplies that you need. Like if you need something that's more in the ambulance, you know what I'm saying?
Well, my cousin was a paramedic in Gary, Indiana for like 7 years. She could give whatever she wanted. But I know like a lot of EMTs can't, but I thought they could under like a doctor's supervision on the phone or like radio. I'm not
Girl,
sure
I don't
how,
know.
but I don't know. I didn't get anything until I got to the actual emergency room. But I was so upset that they were cutting off my Fabletics leggings. Like my $100 leggings. I was so mad they were cutting them off. I was like, we can't squirm myself out of these, nothing. And then I was crying because I heard like the other person was actually injured. Like I felt terrible when I got to like know when I like was actually like going to the hospital, and I found out she was like an elderly lady, and they were calling Air Life, not Air Life like Life Flight, but like Air Life for her. They were calling a helicopter because she needed more help than what they could give her at the emergency room there. I was bawling my eyes out because I felt terrible, even though it wasn't my fault.
Listen, I was just scrolling my Facebook and I came up on a funny ass post and I was gonna read it, but
Did you hear my popcorn chicken? I'm still trying to eat this bitch.
you're still eating. Girl, do you count your chews?
No, but you told me to take over, and I've just been talking for a good at least 30 minutes.
I know. It says I wish Snapchat would breathalyze you before letting you add a story. Ooh, that's why I don't even post on Snap. Because when it be like last year memories, I watch them and I'm like, bitch, fuck what's wrong with you? I was drunk than a bitch.
You wanna know something super funny? Like super, actually, I LOL'd and sent it to a couple people.
Hmm.
Exactly this time last year, not Facebook, TikTok. You know, since TikTok started to like tell everybody about your memories.
Yeah.
I was beefing with Smash.
Shut the fuck up.
Where to fucking go
On TikTok or Snap?
on TikTok. I wasn't pressing my luck a couple days ago, but I about reposted it.
Bitch, wait a minute, because why do I have one sitting in my draft of me and Shannon? And it wasn't even like, it's a funny ass video. But I was like, I don't know if Shannon will take this wrong or feel, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, it's a funny ass video, bro. I was going to post it, but I just was like, I don't want no, Let me see if I still have it in my draft. I'm pretty sure I do.
Oh yeah, I thought about posting, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sit this one out.
Oh, bitch, I got fucking 18 motherfucking drafts saved. Is this it?
You know that fuck with like my OCD. I can't have anything like that. It bothers me.
Oh, I was being so. If only you knew what that meant. Because, okay, so I used to have a babysitter, right? And her name was Shannon. And my dad and my uncle, they wouldn't say Shannon. They would say, Shannon, Shannon, come here, Shannon, right? So in the video, girl, you gotta hear it. It's a funny video. It's not no nothing. It's just she kept reporting me. Shit, she kept getting my damn it's down or my video taken down.
I don't know why anybody's even giving her space to have a platform anymore. Like, stop streaming her, people. Let her just go away.
I thought she'd been doing her own thing. That's why I didn't post this.
Hell nah. She was online literally. Okay, this is what pisses. You want to know what? Talk about fucking hypocrites and talking shit, right?
Mm.
She was literally telling Mike G what to do the other night, and this was like a racist skit 101. He was responding. She was saying certain words. It was weird as fuck. Like
Girl,
literally
listen, but
weird
then
as
jumped
fuck.
on the train. Yeah, then jumped on the train of Bertina's so horrible and Hollymae needs to hold you accountable and shit like that.
Oh,
That's
I
the
didn't hear
dumbest
any of
shit I heard.
that. I was
No,
just
I'm
talking
saying
about. I was
that's
listening to her tell her man, Mike G, to go get her like a popsicle and like all sorts of different weird shit. It was just a weird. I like.
girl,
Listen,
she was calling for all of us.
she was calling for air. She went all through the app. Like she pulled her Rolodex out, which I think might be bigger than mine. And she was just going through the people. She was just making comments, saying things, just kept going, kept going, kept going. And I was like, this bitch got something for everybody tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, but I just feel like she was doing her own thing, you know? But what are you supposed to like I said earlier, I don't blame OG and Megan for showing these messages and saying, "Oh, wait a minute, on the front end, I'm so horrible and this, that, and the third, and motherfuckers aren't allowed to be around us." Yet on the back end, it's like this. I don't blame them because like, you know, Shannon was just feeling like she had to overly prove herself or something.
Well,
And
that would just be like if I started to show me and MJ's messages and screenshots back and forth to each other, and then I would call MJ a hypocrite for saying what she did to Rick, but that's just me.
all I know is the people that are in here and that are staying in here or that have came in, said hey, and dipped or whatever, like none of us are going to be made to feel ashamed of having feelings, of standing up and saying that something said is wrong, fucking apologizing for how you were born or feeling ashamed of how you were born. No, not over here.
Hell no. I like, everybody says, like, oh, you guys all care about the numbers. No, I really don't. Because how many times did I go live with just me and my cast, and there's like 20 people in my live? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if I have a big platform or a small platform, because I know the people that truly, truly know me and like me, they reach out on the back end.
But you know what? I'm gonna be very, very clear on my stance on that is this. If anybody jumps on the back end on TikTok or IG and writes me about how much they love me, care about me, and miss me or whatever, but they don't want to be in the live or they don't want to be seen in the live or they're scared or whatever, the immediate, you ain't got to worry about me no more. Immediately. You ain't got to worry about me no more. Cause to me that is, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be a private nothing. Nothing. For no one, with no one, by no one, no.
Exactly. If you can't be my friend in the face and the forefront of people, don't be my friend on the back end, because that's just fucked up. What do you got, honeybee? What'd your son say? Jocelyn, exactly. I would rather have 20 solid people stick with me that like see me than 300 just in here to be nosy and talk shit or screen record or whatever the fuck they're doing in here. I really don't care.
Okay.
Maybe he's in a box.
Why? I come in a box sometimes, just not a lot.
I don't think I've ever seen you.
So obviously he can't speak for a different state. Obviously you're in a different state than he's in. However, he said one possibility is there are what they call, what did he call it? Something, just an ambulatory or a life support bus, which means literally they're just
Trauma.
getting you from point A to point B as fast as possible. But in order for, because where he works, they have everything. They have F, they have morph, they have everything on there where he works. But it has to be a paramedic. So there's EMTs and there's paramedics. And the paramedic is the one that can make the call. They don't even have to have a doctor say yes or no. The paramedic can make that call.
Okay, and that was kind of like my understanding of all of it from my cousin being in it for years, is that like, yeah, paramedics can give that. And I know sometimes, but I know in like rural areas, even not here, but like where in Minnesota, where I'm from, it was like a doctor had to be like on the radio, like okaying it for a paramedic to give something in the bus.
Right.
So that makes sense. And yeah, I'm sure it depends upon state.
Right. And he said and I explained to him that you're like in a rural area, and he's like, yeah, then there's a really good possibility that they were basically life support transport.
Yeah, I didn't know. We both had ambulance, even though I don't want to call it life support because it's not life support when they just. But I know what you're talking about. I know what you're saying, like what you're trying to get at. But like, yes, the helicopter was like waiting for this lady when they got there. By the time she got there, because she had broken her pelvis, and there was like obviously in a town of 1,000 people, that hospital is not prepared to take on that kind of trauma. So they helicoptered her to Fargo, I believe, which is like the biggest like North Dakota town. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think that's what he meant by life support transport, is just that, not that you were in a life support situation, just that's what they call them. Basically they're transport. They're just literally like EMTs were picking them up, getting them to the hospital so that they can get treated as quickly as they can for whatever has happened.
And that's not even to bring this up, but like, yes, when my whole other situation when I wanted to leave happened, the life light was there with it. I mean, that was the fastest people had ever seen a helicopter like land at the hospital ever.
That's scary.
Which in coming, it was like driving, it's like 2 hours, and I think in the air is 40. I think it was like 45 minutes. I don't know exactly off the top of my head, but yeah, it was like a 2-hour normal drive, and it was like a 45-minute air life flight. So yeah, it all makes difference in like time. Definitely in those kind of situations make a difference. And the only reason I was actually kept was because I'm on blood thinners, and they thought I was going to have some sort of traumatic like bleed out from like my seatbelt and the airbags and the steering wheel and all of that. That's the only reason I was kept, is to like for 2 days, is like to keep an eye on my vitals. Pretty much, that's what it was.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, they kept me comfortable, but it was pretty much just they were worried that my blood thinners would fuck me up from that kind of trauma, being in that
Yeah.
kind of accident.
Yeah. Cause like my daughter, she was just in an accident and she's not technically on any blood thinners. She actually has an issue. She's not a hemophiliac, but she, carries it and she, um, like, the right wording escapes me right now, but she like mimics like what somebody like a hemophiliac would. So her blood
Right.
doesn't clot very well. So as soon as we told them that, they were like, okay, you're staying. And now we're doing CAT scans, MRIs, and everything else to make sure you don't have internal bleeding.
And that makes
So
sense. That makes sense because, like, I don't know, Holly. What was it? A couple months ago? Well, it's been a little bit longer than that. Like, I had a blood clot behind my eye because all of a sudden I started seeing double vision, and I went to the eye doctor, and they're like, "Oh, you need to go to the hospital like immediately." And I went and seen like my primary that day, and he's like, "Regina, you have had since you're in October, like you have had every single possible test run on you, like anything. So if there's anything going on with your eyeballs, like it's your eyeballs, not like anything. Like essentially, I can help you with that first." And
scary.
that, yeah, no, that's what I was telling. I don't know who the hell I was talking to about the other day about being like a hypochondriac because I'm like, for real, my body like
I'm a
tries to take me
hypochondriac.
out. But I'm like, I go to the doctor and they're
You're a
like,
little
there's
bit of a
nothing
hot mess.
wrong. They're like, oh, there's nothing wrong. You know what? You have, oh, here's your medication list. Okay. So you have depression, anxiety, panic attacks, all this. It's your head. And I'm like, no, it's not my head. Cause when I like literally went to the eye doctor and I'm like, I'm seeing double. Like, I don't know what is going on. And he did whatever. I know nothing about the eyeballs at all. Nothing. And because I had not had vision problems until a couple years ago. And he's like, oh, well, your right eye's muscle mass since last October has like lessened. Like he said, like from like a 10 to a 6 or something like that.
Ooh.
And then like when I went a few weeks later to like get a checkup, it had like lessened more. So that's why he said I need prism glasses, prism glasses to like my eyesight like deflects the light because essentially like my right eye is just becoming lazy over this last year, and he had no answers either. But I'm like, I've been on a blood thinner since I had a pulmonary embolism in like that was like 2018, 19 maybe, no, like 19 or 20. So I've been on it like for at least 5 years. And I've had 2 blood clots since being on Eliquis. And I went and seen like every blood doctor, like anything. They've ran every test, every like running my genes, like every type of test, and they have no answer. They have no answer as to why my body does what it does.
That's scary.
It is. So when I feel fucked up or like weird when I wake up, I'm like, okay, is today gonna be the day? Like, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
you don't know.
Yeah. You're kind of a hot mess altogether, period.
Always, like always, because
Yeah.
I'm like,
I know more about eyeballs than I wanted to know just with my having my kids. Like, did you have any idea that they can actually put a needle inside of an eyeball? Like inject. Wow. That was something I didn't know till I almost passed out.
I did, but I would probably need to be medicated to have
I
that
should have been
happen.
medicated and warned before the doctor did it to my daughter.
Listen, they came in when they told me I was I was not an option for an epidural, and they came in with a cervical block, and they came in with that needle, and my ex is like, "Where are you putting that?" And I'm like, "Straight up my hoo-ha." Yeah, it still didn't work, but that was the biggest needle I had ever seen in my entire life.
Oh,
I ended up
God.
getting the epidural, but like that was terrifying.
Well, my daughter had to have surgery when she was little, and the muscle in her, apparently she was getting too much scar tissue built up. And so the eye doctor didn't give me any warning, no heads up. He just said, okay, mom, you stand right here. And then here he comes with a needle, and it's a steroid to melt the what did I just say? Scar tissue. To melt down the scar tissue because they were afraid it would start she wouldn't be able to move her eye properly. And literally, like, I'm standing there, and here he is with this needle. He sticks right in her eye. I'm like, oh,
Hell nah, honeybee. Hell no. Hell fucking no. Okay, I know my eye doctor in this small town. There is so much goddamn dust on the glasses for you to like try on. The fuck if you were sticking a needle in my eye in that
I'm
dusty ass
telling you.
place.
I
Hell
mean, no warning whatsoever.
None. No
I'm
way.
like, sir, my knees are going to give out here any second. But you want to know the
I
funniest
would have
story,
thrown up all over myself. I ain't even gonna lie.
right? You want to know the funny, it's funny, but so my son, who I just called, who's an EMT firefighter, right? He has his first child, and obviously he just turned a couple of years old. But back when he was little, they did his circumcision, right? And my son was like, you know what? I'm good. I'm an EMT. I've seen more than my fair share of all kinds of yucky stuff. He's like, I can be in there with him. I'll go in there. I want to be with him when he gets it done. My son passed out.
The
Damn.
girl, that is no lie, because watching your own child go through some shit
That's
is
what I told him. I'm like, dude, it had nothing to do with your weakness. It had to do with the fact that it was your child. Period.
facts. I will never forget. My child had to get one of those like a silver cap. I think that's what they're called, like on her tooth. When she was like, I think 4.5. Okay. So I thought we were just like gonna go in and they would do it, right? So we go and they're like, no, she needs to take medication. My daughter was not having nothing to do with nothing. Even taking a sip of this little tiny medication that would like, kind of like ease her nerves. She wasn't even having that. Like to put an IV in her, they had her fucked up that day. Okay, and I didn't expect any of this. So I'm watching this all go down. And I'm about
You're
to
like,
like,
give it to me, give it to me.
like, I need help. Like, are we for real right now? This is all happening, right? So she went through. It finally happened. She took the medication, and they put the cap on her, and we had to go like drive like 2.5 hours away to go for this, right? Because obviously, like, I live in rural areas, so it was like a 2.5 hour drive. So I was like, I'm gonna rent a hotel room. So after the procedure, we'll just go to the hotel, right? So her and I are like, I thought she was like good. I swear to God, I thought my child was good that day. We are waiting at the elevator. The elevator door opens and people walk out, and my daughter goes to like walk into the elevator at the same time. And if a toddler could be intoxicated off alcohol, okay, she took like 3 steps and she like in slow motion face planted it into the elevator, and I'm like,
baby.
I don't even know what to tell these strangers right now, because I'm like, she just had some anesthesia. Because listen, as a grown ass adult, I have made that very slow face plant before in my life, and I was just like, this poor child, like straight into the elevator, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll carry you the rest of the way. But she straight face planted it, and I was like, man, these people are gonna think we are all fucked up. Like cops are coming. Like I don't even know what to expect next.
Like, mom's been giving her something. This little child's drunk.
for real. Like, she wasn't even 4 years old. That poor child just face planted straight into the elevator, and I was like, oh my god. And I was like embarrassed. Like, like I didn't even say anything to the people that were like trying to come off the elevator. I just like picked her up and was like, okay.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I am going to bed, girl. I was just being nosy. What you call it? I was told that what you call it, if Megan was still alive, but then I guess Smash is. So I was curious to see what Smash said about MJ in that comment. I thought maybe MJ was gonna be in her box or be in her live, but she's talking about Megan asking for TikTok money instead of talking about what MJ said.
Oh, we all pretending that shit didn't happen.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. You can't go outside, sir.
I'll tell you one more real quick. It's kind of funny, and I'll be quick about it because I know Holly's gotta go. When my son was a baby, so his tear ducts did not form properly in utero, so they had to put tubes. You know how a lot of kids get tubes in their ears, of course. Well, he had to get tubes in his eyes, and when you're talking about eyes, you're talking about like minute. These tubes are tiny, right? And we had these braces that we'd have to put on his arms at night, so that he couldn't bend his elbows, so that he couldn't rub his eyes. Well, he broke free of one of them one night, and I went in to go get him out of bed in the morning, and I go to pick him up, and here he is, and here is this tube probably coming off of his eye. It's a loop, so it's going off, it's coming out one hole and back in the other, but it's probably a foot off of his face. That's how far the tube had come out.
Oh my god.
So, my kids, we've seen it all.
I never even heard of such a thing.
Yeah.
I've heard
Yep.
of like ear tubes, absolutely, but no.
No, they noticed. So like, how when you cry, your nose runs?
Yes.
Okay, well, he was an infant, he was a baby. We were noticing his nose wasn't running when he was crying. And so going to multiple appointments, the doctor he was like, okay, we've figured this out. The tubes that grow there didn't grow. So he literally doesn't have, and he kept getting eye infections. And so we were trying to figure that out. That's why we were going so often. So they're like, okay, so the tubes didn't grow. So basically we have to go in and put in a tube so that way. And then once it all healed and everything, and we could see that when he cried, he'd get a runny nose. We knew everything was all better, but it was pretty wild. Like, you don't expect to walk in to pick up your baby out of their crib and have this like tube protruding from their face. Pretty wild
Hell
stuff.
no. I have the weakest stomach and the strongest stomach at the same time. It just depends on the situation, and I feel like that is one of those things I would have
Yeah.
not been okay with.
Yeah, you wouldn't. My kid, you having my kids wouldn't have worked out very well. I've got my oldest had scoliosis, and so we of course had to have back surgery for her and have 2 titanium rods placed in her back, and so we've been through a lot.
My little cousin had that. And me and her sister were mean as fuck to her. Like, well, not during the surgery or after, but it was like the years after that. Like when she started to get a little bit of an attitude, you'd be mean as fuck. I guess I've been mean since I was little. Now that I think about it.
Well, now it
Like,
explains it. All right, I'm gonna get off though.
yes, you need to go to bed.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Love
It was
you,
good
babe.
seeing you today, honey.
Thank
Good,
y'all.
good to talk to you guys.
All right.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. If you guys are gonna scroll the streets, Do it with an open mind. Don't run with the masses. And if you feel some type of way, do not feel bad to speak on it. Good night.
Good night.